sure. Testing. Hello? What about now? Maybe it's working now? Okay, I think now it's working. Now it should be working. It should be working. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but we're about to find out. Yay, hooray! Woohoo, technology. Oh. So as I was saying, hello Florenta, hello Crystal, hello Roloff, hello Baldman Reactions, Menhel, I think you've changed the name of your channel. Hello Muhammad. Hello everyone else. Thank you for joining. We're just gonna shoot the shit, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna get to know each other. So I think that's about it. This is like a subreddit somehow, but there's an idiot in front of you that sort of, you know, puts the people together. What alcohol takes your voice away? The alcohol that takes my voice away is wine. If I drink wine, if I have one glass of wine, poof, it just takes my voice away. I actually had some wine last night, and since last night, all day today, I've had issues with my voice going and coming. Well, congratulations, Sir Baldman, on the change of your channel name. Well, real quick, you guys, let's just type in where everyone's from, just so we could sort of get to know each other and what part of the world we're in. And then maybe we'll just Google Maps your different diya, your different villages and cities and stuff, and, you know, sort of travel the world together. I think that was a really fun thing that we did last time, so I'd like to do that one again. Sassenheim. We didn't check you out last time, right, Roloff? We just went to your channel. So let's check out Sassenheim. Let's see where Sassenheim is. The browser should be popping up there. Okay, that's working at least. Oh, look. It's us. Go to... Sassenheim. First of all, let's find out how long it'll take us to actually get there. All right, so if we're walking, if we feel like taking a nice brisk walk, it'll take us, what is it, 30 days to get there? 720 hours. All we need to do is basically get to Tripoli, which is the northern capital of our country, and then walk on water, just like Jesus did, and then get to Turkey. Okay, that sounds reasonable. And after we walk on water and get there, it's just more Turkey, get out of Turkey, get to Bulgaria, and we cross in Romania, I think? All right. Hungary. Pass by and say hi to Slovakia, Czechia, Germany. It's a walk. It's definitely a walk, I'll tell you that. That's really cool, dude. I appreciate any European city that has like seafront, because that stuff is just awesome. The one thing I learned about when I traveled to Europe is that, so in Lebanon, all the beachfront property is supposed to be public, right? Anyone's supposed to go anywhere, but because of corruption and because of a lot of things that happened in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, what ended up happening was you'd have like the hotel owners, the people that own the land right in front of the beach, the sea, they actually built construction there and closed off, I think, all of our free beaches or public beaches. So in Lebanon, no one can go to the beach unless they actually pay to get into a resort or a hotel to access the beach. I think we have like 2 or 3 public beaches in the country. They're not taken care of at all. You got garbage everywhere, jellyfish everywhere. So when I went to Europe, and I remember I was in Croatia, I was in Dubrovnik, and we walked down this beautiful pier, and there was like a 5-star hotel, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna cost us an arm and a leg to access the ocean, the sea, the Adriatic, and what I realized right then and there was that we just kept walking in, and we went down to the sea. It's open access, and that just blew my mind. Anyone can get there, and it's so clean and beautiful and pretty. So when I see this, like, it's just freaking awesome, dude. It's an amazing thing to see. Did you react to story? Yes, I did react to story of one sky. It's up on the YouTube channel, so you can go check that one out. Richmond, Virginia in the United States. Florenta, you're from Romania? Guten Tag. Massachusetts. Wow, you guys, I'm glad you guys can actually watch the stream. It's like, what, 1, 2, 3 p.m., something like that over there? So it's awesome that people in the States are actually joining this. Romania. Funny thing about Romania, I think I'll actually show you guys this if I can dig deep. Let's do some investigation. So first I'll go to YouTube, and then I'll check out the JLP show. Let me put the browser in full. I should have actually done that for the maps. So the JLP show, which is this channel, this is the band's channel. If I go back in time, all the way back in time to some of our earlier videos, I want you guys to see one of our old bandmates. Where is he? 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 Oh, it's been that long. Okay, so he's somewhere probably in one of these videos. Oh, he's right there. You can see him right in this one. Actually, no. No, you can't. Where is he? Okay, he shows up in this. This is a mockumentary. Don't watch it. You don't want to watch it. But somewhere along in the mockumentary, he actually shows up. Okay, so he's this dude. If you can see him, he's this dude right here. So he was our percussionist. His name is Ghassan. He's an awesome dude. We love him. It was probably easier for me to just do this and show you who he is. So this is him. He's an awesome dude. He's a percussionist. He was actually managing the band for the longest time. So Ghassan moves to Romania, and he's been in Romania, I think, for the past 8 years. While he's in Romania, he's an Arab, and he's very Arab looking. He starts to get cast on like TV shows and movies to typically act as, you know, like the errorist, because I can't say that word, the stream will get cut. But he gets typecast in those roles, and that's fine. But here's the shocker. One day, our friend Ghassan gets cast in a movie with an international superstar. So what is the name of the movie? Actually, just go to he has an IMDb now, obviously, because he was in a movie. So if you go to his IMDb, should be, oh, there it is, Contract to Kill. And he's acting with, yes, he's acting with Steven Seagal in a movie. So when that happened, we freaked out. We were one step away from Steven Seagal. And maybe that's not a big deal for people outside of our part of the world, but if you're Arab and you're 1 degree away from Steven Seagal, that's a big deal. Because that's huge news, because we love ourselves some Steven Seagal. Now that I've gone on that tangent for a while, I think I'll just stop. So that's our story with that. And we actually went to Romania to play a gig before COVID. We were playing a wedding in Romania. And while we were there, it just so happened to be that Metallica was in Romania. And all the guys went to watch Metallica. I didn't, because I'm like, metal, what's this metal stuff? I don't want to listen to metal. I was very wrong. I was very, very, very wrong. Because now after I've sort of onboarded myself with metal and I'm listening to metal all the time, it's just the greatest invention in the world. It's the greatest thing ever. So if I could go back in time to Romania on that day, I would definitely go watch Metallica with the guys. All right, back to chat. Let's see what's happening. Raven, Kentucky, United States. I have no idea where that is. I've never heard of Raven. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Raven, Kentucky. Nope, that says Avon. Oh my God. See, for a Mediterranean boy, being this far away from the sea, like how long will it take you to get to? Actually, let's just zoom in on your town. Oh, USA. Can we look at, how do you look at like Street View or something? Is that a thing? Is this Street View? No, it's not. All right, things to do in Raven, Kentucky. Apparently Google doesn't think there's anything for us to do there. Raven, Kentucky. How do you write Kentucky? Is that right? Did I spell it correctly? It's the same place. I'm losing us, guys. I'm losing us. Oh, Pamela's here. Hi, Pam. Also, I was really excited today. I was looking up the timings, and it so happens to be that Beirut is the exact same time as in Finland. So I was happy. I don't know why. I have this very strange connection with Finland right now. And if the one place I want to go to, like the first chance I get, is probably Finland. He looks a bit Cuban to me. Ghassan does look a little Cuban. He looks like an Azhar. In Arabic, that means like a sort of bad boy, like a mafioso, like that's sort of what it looks like. Let's check out Smogen in Sweden. Okay, let's check that one out. Smogen in Sweden. Let's go to Smogen. There you go. That is an island. That is an island right there. Oh, this is so cool. Like, see, the only thing you need if you're there is Amazon and IKEA, and you're fine, you know? Well, that's it. That's all you need from life. Amazon, IKEA. That is freaking cool, man. Anything off mainland is just awesome. That's why Americans tell you the state they live in, because it's so, dude, the States is huge. Like, it's not even, it takes me 2.5 hours, actually probably 3 hours and 50 minutes if I'm at like the very bottom of Lebanon, like this is Lebanon, okay? This is what Lebanon looks like. If I'm down here in the south, right here, where it says Ne'ura, right there, Ne'ura. If I'm down here and I want to drive up the coast all the way to get, so this is Beirut, this is where I am right now, and if you want to drive all the way up to Tripoli, which is like in the north, it will take you 3 hours. 3 hours. You could go around the entire country if you wanted to in like 5-6 hours. That's how tiny Lebanon is. And when you consider how big the USA is, right? I'm pretty sure New York is bigger than Lebanon. Like cities are bigger than our entire country. That's insane. That's insane. So when you take a Lebanese person, you plug them in the States or in Canada or something like that, dude, it's huge. It's huge. Oh, that sounds, Amos is like, nope, nothing at all except go into the hills and watch wildlife. That's one thing to do. Pamela, what on earth is walking pneumonia? Walking pneumonia is an informal term for pneumonia that isn't severe enough to require bed rest or hospital. You may feel like you have a cold, the symptoms are generally so mild they don't feel, you need to, I've never heard of that. Sore throat, extreme tiredness, chest pain or discomfort, low-grade fever, mild. Are you on any antibiotics? 5 to 7 days. May take about 10 to 14 days. I've never heard that term before. I was with, so our friend, I spoke about this last time, married this really awesome dude from Denmark, and she moved there. And we were sitting over lunch. She was here, and we were sitting over lunch, all of us, a group of friends. And we have this saying in Arabic, or at least in Lebanon, where, you know, if it's windy outside, we'll tell someone, step in, you know, from the wind. لأنه بتاكل شبقة هوا. بتاكل شبقة هوا, which literally translates to, you will eat a Shab'a, which is like a slap from the wind. So we have this thing in our culture where we believe sickness comes from wind. Like if I'm in the wind, if I'm exposed to cold temperature, if I'm sitting inside the house and I get outside and it's windy, I'm gonna get sick. We believe that. And he was just sitting there and he was like, "You're gonna what now?" He speaks Arabic. He was like, "There's no such thing." And we're like, "Yeah, there is." He's like, "No, that's not how people get sick. People get sick from viruses and bacteria. People don't get sick because the wind is slapping them." And it was an eye-opening moment for all of us because we were like, but for hundreds of years, our people have been thinking that that's the way it works. And apparently it isn't. We did all the research, and there's no other place on the planet that believes in that. Anyway, Pamela, salamtik. Salamat albik. Get well soon. Hello, Anubis. Hello, Mandarin Learner. There's a semi-new metal band that's interesting. They mix metal and Indian-style music. Bloodywood, yeah. We talked about this last time. I added them on the list, so we're definitely going to do a Bloodywood reaction soon. Sonata Arctica. I think that's on the list. I miss my Denver and the mountains and the sunshine. What's that song? Country road, take me home to the place I recall. That's West Virginia. It's not Denver. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. The first metal song that I ever heard is Destiny from Stradivarius. I've never heard of Stradivarius. Do you want me to give you another rabbit hole? Try listen to Forestella. Yasmin, let's add Forestella and Stradivarius to the list. Let's see what happens. Old rock song, Walking Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Blues. Interesting. Walking Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Blues. Rockin' Pneumonia. Okay, so we're about to do an experiment. And the experiment is basically this. I'm going to try playing music off of YouTube while we're live on YouTube. If the stream cuts, which it might because we're playing music and the whole YouTube CMS system and how it works, I'll just restart the stream. Okay? If the stream doesn't cut, maybe we can do more of this so we can actually do some live reactions. Okay? Just take a breather. Let's hope they don't, strike the channel. Let's click on it and see. Oh, and let me know if you guys can actually hear this, because I'm not sure you can. Can dig this. X-Covers in the house! Thank you for the breaking sound of ululation across the nation. This is an old bluesy song. So can you guys hear that audio or not? Darn you, X-Cover, you beautiful, beautiful soul. Marina Dewell from Belgium, welcome to the live stream. X-Comer, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being you. You awesome individual. Always blessing the stream, seriously. No, that's an ululation. So actually that's a rabbit hole worth exploring. Ululation. A long high-pitched trilling sound resembling a howl. I mean, you guys heard it, but where does it come from? Ululation. Where does ululation come from? From the Latin verb ulular, ululere. The Latin root carried the meaning, okay, why do Arabs do ululation? Because we're stupid. The ululation is usually performed by women of the Arab world at weddings, parties, celebrations to express their extreme happiness. In some Arab cultures, you might hear it at funerals. It has been around the region for years, dating back to the pre-Islamic era. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, always customize cookies. Never accept them. You never know what these guys want. Make sure it's like that. Confirm. Ulu. Okay. It's not only women, I think. It's done. Okay, so you're not an expert, sir. It's in India. It's in Africa. Possibly Arabia. Okay, no, this person has no idea what we're talking about. But that's ululation's basically that. Ululululu. Who doesn't love to ululate? Schrodinger's triple is in the house. Guys, by the way, I can't tell you how happy like this makes me. Like we're hanging out, you know? Like it's awesome. It feels good. It feels awesome. Like I wish we could do this on like Google Meets and just all get on call and just hash it out, which we could, by the way. Is there a video function on Discord where we could all just get on call, or we just do it on like Google Meets? We could schedule that. I mean, once a month, it'll be just like 10, 20 of us just hanging out. Dude, thank you so much for making it. Like, I'm so happy we're finally like on the same platform at the same time. You know? I did a few weeks ago. I did a Discord live. I'm like, you know, let's just get on Discord. And I think I put the post up on like the community feed on YouTube. And I posted about it and I had everything set up. And I'm like, we're going to have fun and, you know, we're all going to get there and we're going to chat. And I just sat and waited. And I think like 20 minutes into it, no one showed up. I felt a little crushed. I ain't going to lie. But I'm like, it's okay. Like, who's going to be on Discord? It was early in the morning for me, so probably everyone's still asleep. So that would, oh, there is one on Discord. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do like a live session on Discord where we just all get together and we can video call or just regular call and just have fun. Take care. Salim Imrad, hello. Salim, are you Lebanese, Salim? That sounds like an extremely Lebanese name. Yoland, hello, Yoland. South Africa, in the house. Hi to you. Thank you for popping by and saying hi. What time is it for you? Salim is Cobra. It's the Dota 2 guy that we lose all the games because of. You know, you really gotta, I don't know, man. You gotta figure this out. You can't keep losing like this. I'm kidding. We don't lose. We never lose. We lose sometimes. We lose a lot. We lose all the time. Ovulation. I like ovulation. It's voting day. Oh, that's right. It is voting day in the USA. Well, good luck to you, to whoever you're voting to. Get out there and vote, vote, vote. If there's one thing we know from Lebanese elections, is that it doesn't matter what you vote. The end result is always the same. So what's the point of politics to begin with? But the States is different. So go vote and good luck to whoever you're supporting. It's 10:30 in the morning. Where are you 10:30 in the morning? So you're in LA, like there? You're in the States? Is that East Coast? I think that's East Coast, right? Dude, how cool. We're all here together, and it's 10:30 somewhere, it's 8:30 in the other place. I agree with you. Discord is a bit hard. Like, if I didn't have Yasmin's my sister, by the way. If I didn't have her, I'd have no idea how to work Discord. Like, she literally takes care of everything. Northwest. It's really cool. We're all hanging out together. I guess you're out to vote too, so good luck with the voting. $10:30 in the morning. Who do I know in the States? I know a few people. Oh, we have this awesome Lebanese comedian, actually. His name is, what is his name? Nimr Nassar. Nimr Abu Nassar. There he is. Super cool dude. Super funny. He started here. I was getting into uni, and my first year was, I think, his junior year or his senior year, and he'd always host the events on the stages. And actually, after he graduated, I started hosting the events. But he was on the radio for a while here, and then he moved. He's Lebanese American, so he moved to the States, and then he just started exploding his stand-up, and it's awesome, dude. I think he's got a whole touring schedule now. Like, his jokes are always on point, you know. He's in Sacramento next, Orlando, Dallas, Houston, Detroit, Phoenix. Look at this. It's got a full tour. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So if he's around somehow, try to catch him. He's a pretty funny guy. It really is. Thank God for the internet. Hello, Koan. A Koan. Hello. I was just talking about how big of a crush I have on Finland. Not for any specific reason, just because, I have a crush on Finland. Dude, come on. Can we appreciate Finland for a second? Let's all appreciate Finland. Let's just go and appreciate how beautiful Finland is. I mean, look at this. Look at this place. Just look at it. Look at this beautiful piece of, what is that? What is that even? It's freaking beautiful. What a beauty. No way. What is that? What motivation do you have in life to ever leave this if that's where you were? I would have nothing. In fact, my only motivation would be to just stay there. Look at that. Cabin on a lake. Just sitting there. You want to go somewhere, you get on your boat and you go. Just dark, wet and cold. No snow so far in Helsinki. I agree. I love the dark, wet, and cold too. It gets really hot here. This is Porvoo. Okay, let's look at more Porvoo. Hold on. Porvoo. Oh, ya Allah, that's so pretty, man. The cutest little town in Finland. Look at these streets, dude. Sorry, the internet's shite, but it'll buffer. It's gorgeous, man. Yeah, heat is like, I can go -2, -3 degrees. I could do that, but in summer when it crosses like the 30-degree mark, it's just no way, dude. Like, you're sweating all the time. Sweden is also a beautiful place, but I have this crush on Finland that I just can't shake, Like, I'm going there. I know I'm going to Finland. If I get my visa in order, I'm applying for a Schengen. I'll actually find out this week. If they give me a multiple entry one, then I want to go to Helsinki. I want to go to Finland. I know that. I want to get there. I just want to sit for like a nice week there and just disconnect from life and just enjoy all the good things. It's a freaking awesome place, man. Let's look at Helsinki. I'm trying to make you all fall in love with Finland as much as I'm in love. Because, this is literally like, if you look at Lebanon in comparison, like this is, obviously now all you're going to get is just explosion pictures and stuff like that and people protesting. Like, just imagine that difference just there culturally. Like, it's etched in history of the internet that when you type in Lebanon on a browser, it's going to take you to just bad things. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys the story of this picture. You guys aren't going to believe this. So for those of you who don't know, I keep saying last year, 2020, August 4th, we had an explosion occur on our biggest port, our main port, the port responsible for like all the food coming in and really everything from the outside. It's a main port on the Mediterranean. So this was basically the port. And right here, one of the warehouses exploded. And when it exploded, it destroyed everything. Like, literally every building in sight, like a quarter of the city got demolished from that blast. I can't even tell you what the buildings looked like. There was glass everywhere. It shook every house. It was like a huge earthquake happened. So that happens. A few days later, I swear to you, where is that picture? Where did it go? What the hell? It was just here. Where is it? Lebanon blast influencer. We'll find it. It's everywhere. It's gotta be. Oh, okay. I can't find it. Anyway, a few days later, there was basically this influencer that literally went down to the place, and she was posing right outside of the blast zone. 200 plus people dead, thousands injured, hospitals destroyed, and she's just standing there and trying to get a picture for the gram, and people just lost it. Like it was insane, and that's what happened. And influencers started going down and taking pictures. It was a disgusting thing. Like wait, this isn't some freaking event where it's fun and let's go down and hang out. Dude, this is like a disaster. It's one of the biggest explosions in the history of humanity. And a few days later, you want to take pictures for your Instagram. It was horrible, horrible. That is true. There's a Lebanon in Oregon. There's a Lebanon in Pennsylvania as well. Anytime I'm actually trying to look for stores here, Google ends up giving me the results for Pennsylvania and for Oregon instead of is it Oregon? Oregon? Oregon. Oregon. How do you pronounce it? How to pronounce
Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon. Yeah, they should have been helping, but they weren't. They were just doing that. You've been everywhere, dude. I love that, though. It's pretty cool. Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. Oregon. We saw this, what is that town called? That really long name for a town. Longest name for a town. Oh, there it is. This isn't the longest one. This is the longest one. This is the name of a place. This right here. This is actually the name of a place. It's in New Zealand. It's called Tawamata Hoa Katanjihanga. A place. It exists. It's a hill. It's in New Zealand. And they actually have a sign. Right there, they have a sign telling you the name of the place. And that is just freaking awesome. Like, somehow people got together and decided this was the name of this place. And it wasn't new, it was back in the day. It translates roughly to the summit where Tamatia, the man with big knees, the slider, climber of mountains, the land swallower who traveled about, played his flute to his loved ones. So this is one of those Khaleesi, mother of dragons, queen of the Andals, first of her name. It's like a whole title type thing, but that place exists. There is a Welsh one. It actually popped up right here. Where is it? There's this one. What happened to it? Originally the small Welsh town, big Welsh name. I won't even try to say this one. This one is, okay, I will. Lanferpwel Gwengili Gogarich Churindro Bulanti Sili Gogo Goch. Originally, the town did have a shorter name. It was easier to pronounce. That is not easier to pronounce. In the 1880s, in a joking attempt to attract tourists, a tailor added the rest of the syllables, bringing the total length to 58 letters. I mean, it's long. It's hard, but it's nowhere as long and hard as, and now I'm thinking out loud, I just said long and hard that way. I did not mean it. I meant long name, hard to pronounce is what I meant. Some cat walked on the keyboard, so they kept it. That is fact. That's a possibility. You are not from... I swear I didn't mean it. I swear. I did not mean it. All right, guys. Food in Finland. Best dish in Finland. Let's see what Google has to say, and then let's see if you guys agree. Best dish in Finland. Sautéed reindeer. Santa will not be happy with you. It's from Norway, Russia, and Saka. Oh my God. It actually is. Sautéed reindeer. Sliced thinly, usually the while the meat is still frozen, that is easier to cut through. Fried in fat, yum. But butter and oil are more common nowadays, and spiced with black pepper and salt. Finally, some water, cream, or beer is added and is cooked until tender. Mashed potatoes and lingonberry preserves are more traditionally with raw lingonberries mashed with sugar. In Finland, the meat is often served with pickled cucumber, which is kabis. Pickled cucumber in Lebanese is kabis, which is not as common in Sweden. Only brave and strong men live there. Saudi, yes. What is, how do you even pronounce that? Mammi? I can't pronounce these. Okay, wait. Let's first check out Mammi and see what that is. Okay, this is a Finnish dessert eaten around Easter. Rye flour, powdered malted rye, seasoned salt and dried powdered Seville orange zest. Okay, looks like something anyone would eat from around the world, not like reindeer steak. Cauliflower developed, okay. After breaking, chilled for 3 to 4 days before serving, unlike traditional wine, which is left to sweeten naturally, commercially made mummies. Okay, so it's like a pudding. Am I getting that correctly? Today, Finns seldom make it. When I visit, I will have it. I will has it. Surströmming. I like to learn some Finnish words. Is lightly salted, fermented Baltic Sea herring, traditional to Swedish cuisine since at least the 16th century. Not to be confused with common dried fish herring or typical pickled herring. Wait, I think I've seen this on YouTube where people just die trying it. Am I correct? Is that the thing? Americans try strömming, the smelliest food in the world. Okay. Please, YouTube, don't take down the stream. We'll cut through you so you don't recognize. Oh, I've seen this video. Yeah, that's the one. People start gagging, and it's bad news, basically. But you know what? I'm definitely going to try it, because we eat a lot of weird things here. So I'm pretty sure we have a better gag reflex than most people in the world. So that's definitely something I want to try. Most popular food here in Norway is tacos and frozen pizzas. It's taken over the world, hasn't it? So, interesting fact about pizza. Everyone thinks like, oh, pizza, Italy made pizza famous. So, Italy created pizza. I think it was Napoli. But Italy did not make pizza famous. So, what happened was that the Italians that went to America and landed in New York, pizza is traditionally the food of the people. It's like a manusche where we are. It's for everyone. It's the food of the people. So they moved to New York, and then they started making pizza for people to eat. And little pocket places started popping up in New York so people would actually be able to eat the pizza. And it went around the country. It got so popular that by World War II, everyone was eating pizza in the places where the Italian Americans now lived. When the American troops went to Italy to fight the war, and they got there, and they're like, we're in Italy, where's the pizza? There was no pizza. Pizza wasn't as famous in Italy, it's as famous, but it wasn't readily available as much as it was in the States. Like, you'd have a few pizza places across the country, whereas in the States, every other corner had a pizza place now. So what happened was that because of the demand of the American soldiers in Italy, more pizza places started opening up in Italy. And so technically, it's the Americans that made pizza famous. And that's why, ex-comer, you're eating a lot of pizza in Norway now. Because of the Americans. So thank you, USA-Italy joint venture, for bringing pizza to our lives. Wait, so mami isn't tolerable, but the ingredients sound delicious. Hello, Marcel. Hello, hello, hello. It's all good. Stroopwafels. I'm guessing that's a said stroopwafel. Let's find out what that is. A stroopwafel is a thin, round waffle cookie made from 2 layers of sweet baked dough held together by caramel filling. That's just delicious. That's like with coffee? Yum. Oh my God, what is that, Pam? Maxalatico. Let's find out what that is. Yum. Listen, we love liver. We love liver. We eat raw liver. Like I'll show you pictures now. Liver casserole is a Finnish food. It's made of rice, ground liver, butter, syrup, egg, onion, raisin. It's traditionally served with lingonberry jams. Also sold ready to eat and eating as an everyday food. Dude, that sounds delicious. Let me show you what we eat. We eat this. I think I showed you guys this last time, but this is literally what we eat. Oh my God, this plate? Yum! Oh my God. Oh my God. That is. So the stuff on the top left, that is kibbe, so it's basically meat, finely ground, mixed with cracked wheat and some spices, raw. And then the stuff on the bottom right, that's kafta, raw kafta. So it's also finely ground meat with parsley and onions and a couple other spices. All the stuff in the middle that you see, that white stuff, that's just fat. The stuff on the top right, that's raw liver, and the stuff on the bottom left, that's just raw meat, you know. And this is like a breakfast plate for us. This is freaking delicious. We have it for lunch, we have it for dinner, we have it all the time, and it's always consumed with ara. But that stuff is just, look at this. Look at this. Oh, ya Allah, it's so good. It's freaking delicious. Oh, my mouth is watering. I'm getting hungry. Let me catch up on the chat. Durian, we'll check that out. What is durian? We're seeing a documentary about that. It was really interesting about the pizza popularity. I think I have my facts on the pizza story right. I think. I might be wrong. Never take anything I say for granted. I might be wrong. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a historian. And I'm not as educated as I think I am. Merca did not only bring democracy, but McDonald's pizza, diabetes, and heartaches as well. But McDonald's, though. McDonald's. I have McDonald's. If I'm not eating McDonald's, I'm having McCafe. And that's probably like 5 days a week. So I love McDonald's. They make life better. Oli Bolin. Okay, we'll check that one out. But first, let's check what this is. Durian. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that people gag to. It's like, what is it supposed to be? Like, either the most sought-after fruit or something? I can't remember. I also watched a video on this, but it's basically stinky. It's stanky. It's bad. It's horrible. But it's a delicacy. I miss Turkish food. It smells like rotting meat, I think I've heard. Yeah, it's horrible. Now I'm probably something similar to kunefe. Yeah, we have kunefe. So we call it kunefe. The Turks call it kunefe. But that's basically it. We don't know because the Turks ruled us for a very long time, right? So a lot of our food is inspired by Turkish food. And this stuff is ancient. Like, this isn't stuff that was made in the past 100 years. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago. When were the Turks? Let's see when the Turks were. Turkish Empire, Lebanon. It was the Turks, then the French. That's what I remember. 1516. Look at that. 1516. That's how long ago. And then to 1918, so 402 years. So our cuisine is very highly inspired by the Turks. Then the French came in with the French Mandate. I think we became a colony. Is that the right way to say it? And then they left us and everything went to shit. Cheka, thank you, excomer sir. Smala Hove. Did my ululation not play? Or is it just being delayed and will come out? Smala Hove called is a Western Norwegian traditional dish made from a sheep's head, originally eaten before Christmas. The name of the dish comes from the combination of the Norwegian... There it is! I need to change that. I can't just start laughing every time it plays. The woman is out of control. He's losing it. She doesn't care about anyone that's out there in the world. She's just doing her own thing. The name of the dish, word for sheep, the skin and fleece of the head are torched, the brain removed, and the head is salted. So we would eat the brain. So we have it. It's called ras nifa. We eat this. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. If YouTube is going to shut down the stream, it should do it right now. This is what ras nifa is. So we eat that. And what we do is we actually eat the brain as well. It's called an kha'at in Arabic. So let's type that in. Kha'at. How would that even... There. That's it. This is deep fried. And we also eat it with like herbs and onion and garlic. But yeah, that's it. You just slap it in a pan, and my God, that's the perfect way to serve it with like pines and stuff. It's melt in your mouth deliciousness. I promise you. Because I read in the other recipe, in the smalahov recipe, you actually remove the brain. We eat all the parts. We eat the hoofs, we eat the intestines, we eat the eyeballs, we eat everything. Oh, it's smiling. What would I compare the sheep brain to? Please film your impressions on how immigration to Europe has changed certain meals, hummus, shawarma, doner, etc. You might be shocked or amazed. The craze of hummus is something unlike anything I've seen before. And like I understand how good hummus is. I remember I sat down with, because I work in the restaurant field, like that's my day job. I sat with a friend, now I can call him a friend. His name is Anthony Kitous. He's the founder of this concept called Comptoir Libanais, which started in London. Now he's Algerian. He's Moroccan? No, he's Algerian. He moved to London as a kid. This kid was like literally selling sandwiches like when he moved to London. He had no money when he got there. And he started to work around in restaurants. And then he built, eventually, Comptoir Libanais. Started out as one store. Now I think they have like 30, if not more. And it's just Lebanese food. And it's all every street corner. It's like that other place, Pret à Manger. You can find a Comptoir Libanais on almost every other corner. And it's all Lebanese food. And it's just, anywhere I travel, Lebanese food is there. Whether it's fine dining or street food or it's everywhere. Hummus is everywhere. And then the creations, like we eat hummus. Sometimes we have like beetroot hummus or hummus with different spices. But the things you see outside in the world, like that recipe we saw a few weeks ago, chicken hummus and just chocolate hummus. And like, what is going on? I have no idea. Sinigang and adobo. Kebab in Turkey is really good. Totally different from the stuff around here. So kebab in Turkey is shawarma here, I think. So let's see. Kebab Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. It's the same thing. Yeah. This is kebab. Anything on a skewer is kebab. In Europe, kebab is shawarma. So this is shawarma. And this is what a shawarma thing looks like. So if you've ever seen that in a place, like that's what it looks like. This is chicken shawarma. And the meat obviously just has meat on it. And it's just a huge thing that the guy just sort of slices bits off and makes her sandwich. In Europe, every place I've been, they think that is kebab. So when I say I want to eat kebab, they take me to a shawarma place. So It's something changed there. Great kebabs in Australia and shawarma. I recently saw this thing where there's a Lebanese club in Australia that only allows Lebanese people to get in there. Where is it? Lebanese club in Australia. It's like a. It's not like a club, it's like a, what do you call those things? Like a country club type thing? It's like only for people who went there. And there's a lot of freaking Lebanese people in Australia. Like a lot of Lebanese people in Australia. Fun fact, there's more Lebanese people outside of Lebanon than in Lebanon. I think maybe there's like 20, 25 million Lebanese people in the world. Only like 6 million of us live here. The rest are in Brazil, they're in Australia, and they're in other places. Like an old school expat club. Yeah, something like that. So it's like pools and tennis courts and stuff, but it's all Lebanese people. Yolande, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Good luck today. Good luck. Capsalon, kebab with fries, vegetable, garlic, and red sauce all in one bowl. There's so much you could do with kebab. Another really cool thing about cultures is that shawarma is basically, what is it called in Mexico? Shawarma in Mexico. It's basically the same thing. Trompo, which is basically the same thing. Trompo versus pastor versus shawarma. Or is it not? Am I thinking of something else? Yep. It's basically the same thing. It's the same idea. Oh, look at this chart. This is an interesting chart. Can you guys see this chart now that I moved to it? Yeah, you can. It's all the same food. Look at that. Lebanese, Greek, Mexican, Turkish. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. Like, how did that happen? How do 4 countries have the same thing? How do people come up with, like, did people travel from one place to another and then it was taught up? So let's say it started in Turkey. One guy flew to all these countries, or one family, and they opened up these shops and they got named different things? Or is it just like randomly in 4 corners, people just started making this stuff? It's amazing. Like, it just blows my mind to think of stuff like that. It's all delicious. It's all delicious. Yeah. I think they all use pretty much the same cuts of meat, and it really is about the spices, and then I guess what they put in the sandwich with it. It's basically, we've had a recent trend of doner kebab, of Turkish kebab, coming in. I'm so hungry. My mouth is literally watering. I'm so hungry right now. Like, I'm gonna go eat shawarma 100% after we're done with this. 100%, I'm gonna go eat shawarma. Back in the 60s, Germany invited Turkish workers to rebuild the nation and never left. 3rd generators living here, and now it might be possible that. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Exotic food, just friendship and peace. My fiance is Turkish, and I had the lamb brain at Bayram. Yum, man, yum. Bravo. That's a good experience. It's delicious. Ancient aliens tonight. Why are pyramids found all over the world? Seriously. I wish there was a show which was like, why is shawarma, gyros, pastor, and doner kebabs, why are they the same thing? I'm saving this URL. I need to save this. I'll save this picture. Can I save it? Yes, I can. Thank you. Vertical Street Foods, you've been great. I appreciate you. Food all over the world. Dude, okay, so I don't know where you guys stand on the whole. We lost electricity there. But thank God for backups and backups of backups. So Oh, did the internet go away? Am I still connected? I think I still am. I should be. Test, hello, testing. Okay, I'm still connected. Awesome. So what did I want to say? Oh, aliens. So I don't know where you stand on that whole thing, whether you believe in aliens or not. So I definitely believe that we're not alone. You know, the universe is enormously, phantasmally huge. I don't even know if that's a word. And we're this minute little particle of sand compared to how big it is. So there's no way, at least that's my belief, my opinion, that we're alone. Like they're there. But I went down that rabbit hole of ancient aliens. I'm like, let me watch this show. And it all started because of the meme that the electricity came back. It all started because of that meme, that aliens meme, right? The guy with the hair. And so watching that, I really want to know the origins of the meme. And I started watching and I'm like, you know, this huge freaking airfield and I don't know what, it's like, you want it to make sense. Like you want that to be, yes, the aliens were here and, you know, we just missed them by a few hundred or 1,000 years, you know? Hit F5, I had to reload. Oh, did you have to reload? Okay. Wait, did it cut up at all, or was it smooth sailing throughout? I just want to make sure that way I can patch that for the next time around so we don't run into any issues. It froze for a split second. Okay. A split second, I guess, is okay. Yeah, from food to aliens. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it. I am starving. I wanna go order shawarma. There is one place that has gyros. It's gyros. Is that how it is? It's not gyros. It's gyro. I think I'm right. I'm gonna try and see if they're open, and I'm gonna have a gyro today. I'm not gonna have a shawarma. I'm actually gonna have a gyro. To all of you, have incredible meals today. If you're voting today, good luck with the vote. And thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Really, it means the world to me. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a fantastic evening. بحبكن من كل قلبي. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day or night or morning. Salamat. And now I'll awkwardly keep doing this as I phase out to the opening scene instead of the closing scene because we didn't create it yet. Love you. Bye.